I don't have a best pickup line because I'm not very suave. Is that even a word? Don't make fun of me if it's not. No, I know it's a word, but is that how you say it? Suave. I don't know. I'm just not very smooth, obviously. I just ramble and talk a lot. But the best pickup line I've ever received, because it was the worst pickup line I've ever received, was this Russian guy at the bar. He was buying me and my friend drinks, and he told me I was way more beautiful than all of the girls he had seen at the Texas Titty Bar. Isn't that charming? My first memory, I'm not sure what the first was. I do know I remember always being in trouble. I was always grounded or giving my little brother bloody noses or getting him in trouble for something I actually did. I remember once I was sent to my room. My mom sent me to my room and I was really upset, so I thought I'd get back at her by swallowing a penny and then telling her, and she freaked out. She like called the hospital and made me eat like a lot of bread, and I remember being pretty satisfied the whole time, thinking like, haha, this is what you get for sending me to my room. Evil little girl. The biggest mistake women make in a relationship. Men can make these mistakes too, I just see them more often in women. And I would say settling's a big one. Letting a relationship become all-consuming so that you forget about all other things and people and yourself. That's obviously never good. And then when women, I see this so much, when they just give so much selflessly and years, time, so much effort to put all this into a relationship, hoping one day their significant other will care about them the way they care for them, and usually that never happens. If they don't care enough about you now, they probably won't later, and you should never have to do so much to make someone love you. They should just love you because you are you. I am kind of like Charlotte in that I can still be really innocent and naive at times. I've been told I'm like Carrie, I think because I'm usually the writer of groups. And from my perspective, I usually fall for the wrong guys. Or I used to. I married the right guy, which I don't think Carrie did. Confession, I wanted her in the second movie, which sucked, to cheat on Big with Aiden. Who in my life has impacted me the most? I'm going to answer this not answering with anybody in my family, just because I think that's obvious. They've changed me so much for the good and bad, more good. But I would say my husband and my best friend. They have just both loved me so unconditionally, and they've changed so many of my bad qualities into good ones just by being good people and rubbing off on me. So yeah, Meg and my hubby Robbie. Me in one word. I couldn't decide, and I didn't want to say something that others wanted to agree with, so I asked my husband and my best friend. My best friend said ambitious, and my husband said persistent. So those go pretty hand in hand. And I'd say I'd agree with both. So those are two one-words that describe me. Can you pop, lock, and drop it? If so, please demonstrate. I cannot pop, lock, I can't even say it. Pop, lock, and drop it. But my friend Katie, who was an evil, evil person, just kidding, she said I have to try anyway. We used to do this a lot when we were younger, so let's see. I can't even see my face. It's like, I don't even remember. It's like pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, drop it. Oh my god, something like that, but not really. What is your most prized possession?
My best friend.
She doesn't want to be in the video.
I love her.
But she's in it anyway. Alright, yay! Thank you! In 10 years, I will hopefully, well, I will have graduated for sure. I got about a year and a half or so left. And I will either, I know I'm going to start off working at Dell because I have a for sure job lined up. My dad works there and he wants to get me into internal blogging. He's talked about that before, but I don't know if I want to stay there. I know I kind of just want to get my foot in the door there. And I'm minoring in psychology, so I might go back and get my master's because that's, I think, right now, that's my passion. And I would like to be a therapist. Or my degree in communications, I would just like to go farther with that. So either, I mean, I could be working at Dell, I could be an internal blogger there, or I could be doing something communication-wise, or I could be a therapist. We'll see. One thing that men don't understand about women that they should. Guys, me and my best friend were actually talking about this the other day, and you men, you need to know that you are never going to understand us. You need to understand that you're never going to understand us. Don't even try. Don't try to fix us. Just let us ramble and nitpick and overanalyze and worry about things we shouldn't, and just listen and be there for us. That's all.